Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review. Now, I'm not going to talk about much on this Raw review, but I'm going to talk about a few things because I'm going to do a short Raw review, but I'm going to do the 3 count again, the 3 count video series that I started last Sunday. I'm going to do that on Sunday, so I'm going to talk about the things that happened in the world of wrestling. I'll talk about the releases. Well, apparently, if you didn't know, guys, WWE released a few wrestlers today. Those wrestlers were Wade Barrett, Santino Marella, Hornswoggle, El Torito, Cameron, and I think that's it. I think I've got them all. Oh yeah, Zeb Coulter, and that was it. I think that was it, really. So yeah, I'm not really too surprised about these guys. Oh yeah, Damien Sandow, which I'm not surprised about. I'm not surprised that some of these wrestlers got released, but some of them I don't really care about, like Hornswoggle and Santino. I didn't really care about them. They were just there for the WWE to be comedy acts and stuff like that, and being funny segments and that. They wasn't really supposed to be taken seriously, and I didn't really care. So I'm glad that they got released. For Cameron, she was. Well, I didn't care about her in Funkadactyls. And after her and Naomi broke up from the Funkadactyls, she was like jobbing to fucking, I think, was it Natalia or somebody like that. So I don't care about that. So I'm glad that Cameron's gone. Zeb Coulter, that's gonna be a big loss for the WWE because I think he could be good creative wise. If you're not going to use him on screen as a manager or anything in a promo or anything, you could use him as creative. It could be like writing stuff for creative and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's kind of sad to see Zeb Coulter back. I think it's sad to see Zeb Coulter go because he is a good character. When he's on TV and stuff, and he's good behind the scenes, like creative wise. Anyway, I mean, he used to be in TNA's creative team. When he used to be good. So. Yeah, it's kind of and he actually did a good. He actually was part of creative team with Paul Heyman once on Raw a couple of years ago. He did an episode of Raw with Paul Heyman in creative, which was pretty good. That was in 2013 or 2012, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm surprised that Zeb Coulter went. I'm actually shocked he went. Who else went? Wade Barrett. Basically the way that Wade Barrett's been treated the last 6 years, I don't blame him that he asked for his release. Who else got released? Damien Sandow, he's kind of like the same as Wade Barrett, so it's going to be another shame for the WWE that didn't push Damien Sandow, but after John Cena buried him, there's no coming back for that guy. I hope Damien Sandow and Wade Barrett probably go to TNA and hopefully get used better there. But yeah, anyway, on to this WWE Raw review. This week's Raw, it wasn't a bad show. It was an interesting show. I didn't watch Payback, guys, so I'm just watching it for what I saw on Raw. So whatever happened on Payback, I saw some highlights, I saw some bits, and I heard some bits. Obviously the rehashing the Montreal Screwjob because Bret Hart was there, obviously. So now it's the Chicago Screwjob now. So basically, if you guys don't know, Natalya and Charlotte obviously had a match, and obviously Charles Robinson, because he's a fan of Ric Flair, a massive fan of Ric Flair, cost Natalya the match, and then Bret came out with Natalya. They both put Charlotte and Rick into the sharpshooter, and then they tap out a Payback. And then the next night on Raw, Charlotte and Ric Flair call out Charles Robinson. Charles Robinson they asked Charles Robinson did we pull the strings? Did we tell you to screw Natalya? And he's like, no. So obviously they're gonna do something there and rehash this stupid Chicago screw job. They're not gonna do it good as like it was in 1997. The times have changed creatively for the WWE, and they don't have the competition like they did in the 90s to have a good storyline like that anymore. But I'm interested in where it's gonna go. This Chicago screw job storyline. I mean, it's not going to be better than the Montreal Screwjob because that's probably one of the greatest storylines of all time, in my opinion, wrestling wise anyway. Because nobody knows if that's there's a split opinion with that, and I'm going to talk about that in a video very soon. was the Montreal Screwjob a work or a shoot? A lot of people think it's a work, a lot of people think it's a shoot, who knows, but in my opinion, I'm going to give that out soon about the Montreal Screwjob, because I have my opinions on the Montreal Screwjob and what happened, that day and stuff. People have their own opinions, so you have to wait for that video, but what I think, this is just a carbon copy of the Montreal Screwjob. That's all it is, basically. It's just gonna be shit and corny, and it's only gonna last a few weeks at best, and that's it. But at least the Divas have got a storyline to go off, and at least they're actually not just wrestling; they're having a storyline as well. And I like how WWE Creative Team are actually keeping Charlotte strong, and that I actually really like that though. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't interested in the feud before Payback, and I'm still not interested in it now, but I don't know where this angle's gonna go with the Chicago Screwjob now, who knows. But yeah, and then Shane and Stephanie, they're running Raw now, so basically we're gonna have both of them coming out every week, it looks like, making different decisions and that. I don't know. Why not just have Shane in control of Raw? Why did we have the Hell in a Cell match? This is what I don't get with the WWE. You have the Undertaker versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania inside Hell in a Cell. The company's on the line. Undertaker's future's on the line. Undertaker beat Shane McMahon, and then the next night on Raw, Shane controls Monday Night Raw. What the hell's up with that stipulation? That didn't make any sense. I said that a few weeks ago in my Raw review. I said that after WrestleMania. And then now you've got Shane and Stephanie now both controlling Raw, which doesn't make no sense. Why the hell do we have that? Why the hell did I have to sit and watch the Shane McMahon versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell match? Why, WWE? Because number one, it's not going to benefit anybody, because A, we're still back to where we were. We still got Stephanie McMahon on television, still as an authority figure, and we still got Shane McMahon as an authority figure. So that doesn't make no sense. Oh my god, you so confused me with that. But like I said, why the hell have that match if you're gonna have Shane and Stephanie run Raw together now? Who the fuck knows? If you don't know WWE Creative Team, I don't know, and that is again bad booking. But I don't know what What do you guys think about that? We have Shane versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. They have a decent match. It wasn't the best Hell in a Cell match. It wasn't the best Shane versus it wasn't the best Undertaker match, but it was decent. And then we get to this, where Shane and Stephanie are now controlling Raw together. Doesn't make any sense. And then we had Regins challenge the Bullet Club to a tag match tonight, and that was the main event. It was a good main event. It was a good back and forth main event. After the match, the Bullet Club attacked the Usos, and then Gallows wants AJ to attack the Usos with a steel chair, and then AJ's like, no, I'm not like that, and then Reigns, I think, attacks him or something like that, attacks Bullet Club, and then the Usos get the chair, and then they hit AJ with the chair, and AJ goes nuts, he hits the Usos with the chair, and then Reigns goes absolutely nuts himself. You actually think he has that look in his eye he's gonna fucking kill somebody or some shit like that, and he basically fucking throws him into the barricade. I think he spears him and then power bombs him through the table, and obviously now Reigns is turned heel now. He lowballed him at Payback. He speared him on Raw. Definitely a heel turn. I don't know, maybe they might do a new I don't know, are the Usos gonna turn heel as well? I don't know. They don't really suit as a heel character, they're more of a babyface, aren't they? So I don't know. What else do we have on Raw? We had Battle Royal, and Rusev won the Battle Royal, so it's going to be Rusev versus Kalisto at Extreme Rules. And then we had Dean Ambrose with the Ambrose Asylum. Stephanie was cutting a promo. I fast forward through this, it was just not worth my time. Jericho comes out, Jericho and Ambrose have a brawl, Jericho hits him with Codebreaker. Okay, I'm still not feeling this feud between Jericho and Ambrose, but like I said, I hope that the feud gets better, and yeah, I know they can have good matches, but I want to go off a good storyline with Jericho and Ambrose. I know that they can do a good storyline, but it's just WWE don't want to really go really well with this. You know what I mean? But yeah, the last time I think of Raw. So that's my WWE review, guys, for the 2nd of the 5th, 2016. What do you guys think of this last week's Raw? And leave your comments on the comments as well, guys. And thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.